Namaste. My name is Vivek, and myself and Lovelan are here for a short tutorial where I'm actually learning. So
And
let
so am I, always.
yeah. So let's see how we learn things. I'm hoping to get Roland, but probably he's busy with Roland Takaoka. But maybe he's busy. Anyway, um, yeah, the main purpose is Hangout provides us a very good facility where we can present make a presentation, we can interact with an audience, we can engage with people and so on and so forth. But to engage with people, one of the things that is required is need to have a following, maybe an audience, and so on. So, um, and as Roland keeps saying, one of the legs of his tripod is a website. So, um, website in many cases it's either WordPress or maybe even Joomla. I used to have a Joomla website. Uh, it could be WordPress. So the problem with any of these is, as such, Google does not provide any facility to embed an event page. Let me explain to you what I mean by that by doing a short uh, screen share. Uh, okay. So this is an event page where you would see, if you go to this page, you would see it's live, and if I click this, it will start playing. Um, but the problem is, and we can bring in any comments that are there here onto the using comment tracker and so on. That gives a very good way of engaging with an audience. But the event page itself is Google's property. It's not ours. So Google can change things around, and it's not really our property. So if there is a way to embed the event page on our website, that would have been fantastic. But for whatever reason, Google is not giving that option to us. Um, so what happens is we have, I mean, Lovelan as such has been looking at various options, business hangouts, and there are others, webinar jam, and
Zoom. That was the latest one, Zoom.
yeah, Zoom, and quite a few of them are there. Um, but they all have their own quirks and so on. So, and business hangout in particular has been going through a lot of changes, and um, so I I've been thinking of creating something useful so that everyone can use it. As I'm saying here,
Vivek, could I interject here just to to give you a little bit of background as to what I noticed that
Mm-hmm.
that precipitated my comments yesterday. So in the new Google Hangout platform, and you know, if you just go to that what is it? I really need to
Google Plus page.
yes, when you go to that, um, just recently they've replaced. There was a piece in their side menu that was called events.
Hmm.
And just recently, I noticed that now they've replaced that with a connection to Hangouts on Air.
Hmm.
Okay. And what I noticed is the difference between a Hangout on Air is what you get from what you just showed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And in the old events page, there was a way to open up various links that could direct people back to your website or whatever you wanted. And that is still there in the old-fashioned Google Events page. But if you're working from the new Hangout on Air, um, there isn't the possibility of setting that all up. So it strikes me that what you're offering here or you're thinking here is really good, because yeah, if we want, what I'm looking for is a way to embed my Hangout on my website. And
Hmm.
I've figured out a way to do that, but the next piece is the marketing. And we always use the event page, the old events, as our marketing tool within Google Plus. So
Hmm.
that's the backdrop for what we're talking about here. So I think if you're thinking around being able to have people on your website and to be able to connect in some way as part of our marketing process, this is worth thinking about.
Yeah. So
And to be able
um, yeah, actually, what I did was let me share this. This is your level, and a few seconds ago,
yes, yeah,
this is on the WordPress installation that's on my
hmm,
laptop, and the Hangout on Air is embedded there.
hmm,
And before we started, if people came to this web page, it would have shown blank black image with a play icon, and if people clicked on it, it would have shown them starting in so many hours or days or whatever. So it would have done that. But other than that, if they as I'm saying here, the way to market is to interact with me. I'm saying here, to interacting with me, please register your interest by clicking the button below, which is this: click and select yes and maybe button. So this, whoever clicks this button would be taken to this page. This page is the normal Google event page,
hmm.
and that's how they can register. And but so far there is no way of pulling the comments from here to your website, or from your website to this page. No, there is no way of doing that, and I don't think it is easily. I don't think it can be done easily. There may be it may be possible, but uh, anyway. So as I said, this is my website on the, not really the website, it's a local installation. So this is the WordPress installation on my laptop, and uh, this is what I want to use for learning.
Mhm.
So um, I wonder whether Roland is probably busy and he's offline, so I don't think he'll be
Um,
able to join. So anyway, uh, yeah,
yes,
the
we were just saying in the green room that this weekend is a long weekend for both Canadians and Americans. So I'm a Canadian, and today is Canada Day, and therefore a holiday. So our long weekend is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the Americans have their 4th of July on Monday. So their long weekend is Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But for in both places, this is typically a holiday weekend where we don't do much business.
yeah, unless you are a solopreneur like me.
And me. But I will take in the fireworks tonight.
Okay. Um. So yeah, that is the on the event page. I have put the link for installing WordPress on your computer, but I'm not sure people would go out and start installing WordPress on their computer. I don't think so. It's not easy. It's not really required for everyone to do that. Um, and
WordPress is part of my hosting service.
yeah, but typically WordPress gets installed on the hosting server. It's typically done by your um,
Hosting service. Yeah.
hosting service providers. So it's uh,
Hmm.
what I'm trying to do is do the same thing on my laptop, and then understand how it works, and
Yeah.
then write a plugin,
Hmm.
because Roland was looking for a plugin which can do bring in multiple YouTube videos and so on, and make it look nice on a
Hmm.
page. And there are lots of plugins available, but looks like he is not happy with any of them, or he's yet to find one which he's happy with.
Hmm.
So I thought maybe this probably may be the right time for me to develop something, and maybe
Right on.
uh, so that's
Well,
why I.
Vivek, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, for those of us who still do love Google Hangouts,
Hmm,
if we can find a way to be able to host a Google Hangout on our own website and to be able to market it as well, find some ways within our WordPress websites so that we can market things, create that connection.
hmm,
I think that's the time is right to do that.
hmm. Only my only hope is I would be able to pull it off.
Of
uh,
course you can. Of course you can. I've seen you pull off many really interesting things in the past.
so,
Now, here's your business coach talking.
mhm,
You need a positive affirmation about how this is going to turn out.
yeah. Um, no, the reason why I'm not going all yes, I can do it and all that is it's my nature in a way. I typically don't go. I do things, but uh, don't blow my own trumpet. Neither I do it before I do anything, nor after I do anything. So that's one of my
Well, we've all grown up with that philosophy. We were all told that as children. Don't
yeah,
blow your own horn.
yeah,
You say trumpet in your culture. We say a horn here. Don't blow your own horn.
yeah. That's where Donald Trump. Okay, let's not go there.
We have to have a little bit of fun in all of this, Vivek.
Okay. Um, what I want to do now is try and see if this is okay. See if I can show the way WordPress itself works to a certain extent, and uh, I'm bringing that up mainly because Loveland, you have used WordPress,
Yes, I use it extensively.
so maybe I can learn something from you.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'll share whatever I know.
so um, okay. So let me do a screen share. So this is the admin page or admin dashboard and all that. I can edit the page here.
Mhm.
Um,
So,
typically,
so you created a page
mhm.
and you put in in the text you put in the iframe from that's provided by YouTube.
Yeah. Let
Okay.
me show you what I did
Yeah. Okay.
by yeah. Actually doing it. Okay.
Okay.
This interface has two main views. One is visual, as indicated by this. Can you see my mouse? I don't think you can.
No, I don't see a mouse.
Hmm. I don't know why that is, but uh, near the right top right corner there it says there are two tabs. One is visual and the other is text. If I click, I'm clicking on the text one. Oh, now you can see, I think.
Yes, we can see it now.
Okay, this is the visual,
Hmm.
and this is typically what you see is what you get, the
WYSIWYG.
so-called WYSIWYG editor. The other one is text. Uh, this is the this is where I plugged in the iframe.
Hmm.
I copied the iframe. I am highlighting the iframe
Mhm.
that I copied. Um, I got that from I got that from the event page. Let me bring that up. Oh, I need to stop this screen share and bring that other.
Only when you can't have four screen shares going at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. So what you are seeing now is my event page that I created.
Mhm.
Um, and Loveland, you were saying the links which are here.
Yes.
Uh, this gives you the event page.
Yeah.
Um, this gives you the YouTube page, and this is the iframe. So I copied that
Mhm.
and pasted it into the other page, which. But what you were saying was a couple of minutes ago. You were saying um, event page was not. What were you saying? Event page.
Well, the old-fashioned event page allows for a other parts, other pieces. And when you ask for, I think it's advanced, when you click on the advanced button, it opens up places where you can put additional links in that
Oh,
would link people
uh,
back to your own website.
oh yeah. That was you could create a old-fashioned event
Yes.
and then plug in the YouTube link there, and in a way, actually, that feature is the reason why Google will not allow this event page to be embedded into your website, because of the way I think the
Yeah.
code behind that is working.
Mhm.
So it's
Mhm.
and that's the culprit. Uh,
Mhm. Yeah.
event page owner is able to uh, modify the links within the, for example, uh, this uh, these links here, you can't modify them.
No.
You can copy them and use somewhere else, but you
Yeah.
are not you will not be able to modify these.
Mhm.
Whereas the other event page, that was possible. You could edit them, you could plug in an entirely different event page and so on, and you could do,
Well,
essentially
and
you could do
you could
whatever you want.
you could put a link that would direct people back to your own website,
Mm.
and you could there was a ticket piece, and so you could link directly to the page that you had your video on your website.
Yeah, and I think even um, Business Hangout is actually getting into a bit of a mess, mainly because of that. I think Business Hangout is using that old event page and manipulating that, whereas Google actually wants to go away from that, and
Well, and
Google is trying to kill it, but
yeah,
Business Hangouts wants to.
wants to hang on to it. Well, but and so for both of us, just again for the benefit of your video here, and for anybody who happens to watch again, what I'm interested in doing is looking at where Google is going.
Hmm,
All of the new Google approaches.
hmm,
I do not, as a business owner, think it is a good thing to hang on to the old way.
Yeah.
So that's why I decided in my this week's setup for my hangout next Tuesday, I decided to go with the new way.
Mm.
And that's what we need to do, is look at the way this new way works, and to be able to figure out a way to make it work on our website, but also, and every bit as importantly, is to figure out a way to market it.
Mm.
So making use of the new way of doing things, not going back to the old way.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing here.
Yeah, and one of the major problems trying to create a plugin and so on and so forth is uh, I want to make it simple to use. That is a major task. You can make it work by expecting the user to do go through hundreds of hoops and jumping through all kinds of things, and in which case it never gets used ultimately. So that is the critical part where I want to keep it simple. I want to make it it should be for example, let me um, share the screen again. um, for example, here, when I wanted to add this button, uh, add this button here and make it go to the event page, it wasn't easy. I had to grab several links, copy paste, um, and the point is both these things would change for each new event. You create a new event as a business owner. You maybe you host a hangout every week or every fortnight, whatever. So you would be using it, you want to be using it again and again,
Mhm.
in which case it has to be as simple as possible at the moment. For example, let me show you the text version of this. um, okay, I got the iframe as I showed and pasted it there, but then it comes to um, this one here. This is the button you see there at the
Mhm.
bottom.
Mhm.
um, the button image itself is fine, but what should change is when someone clicks that button, something else should happen every time. In the sense, every week it should take you to a different event page. It shouldn't take you to last week's event page. It should take you to the this week's event page. Uh, so that's where the problem starts.
Right.
To grab that link and copy it here, and so that's a challenge. So
Yes,
um,
I get that. I see that.
so yeah, and as far as I can tell here at the moment, what's happening? This is image class. It's a button below, and oh, it looks like something has happened to the code already, and if I click that button, it won't go anywhere.
Really? Oh,
Because yeah, that's what I see here. It should have a href and all that has gone missing. It was there before. I don't know, something happened. Anyway, or maybe Okay, let me try. Edit, and maybe I should plug that in here.
Image details. Uh-huh.
Uh, how do I get that event page? I link. I'm copying it. I'm sorry, you won't be able to see it. Um,
Which link
I
did
have
you
copied the event URL, and
from the event page in the menu?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So now it should actually work. Um, hmm. Oh, I
You have
didn't
to
hit.
you have to publish it. Yeah, update.
Yeah, I didn't do that. Okay,
Yeah.
need to hit the update button. Oh, what happened? And even here, is it? And no, I don't see the link. There's no, I don't see the change happening here. So
No.
um,
I
yeah.
noticed
Anyway,
I noticed
that's
that yesterday when I was trying to make a change in on my site, and everything I tried to do, it just simply would go back to the old way.
hmm.
Yeah.
So this is the image and advanced option.
Title, link,
Why is it not
link
taking
breath.
that
Oh
link?
yeah. Is scroll down, maybe you have to say, is there a save button?
Mm, no, that is the bottom
Oh,
of
so
the
you
screen.
go when you go back on the go back to the view page, and now usually what you have to do there is it would that there should be a something there that allows you to select it there. No,
This one?
no. Uh, that that doesn't look the way it should.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. What I can do is insert a link, paste that there.
There, you see, there's that. That's what you should have seen. That check mark.
Yeah. Um, Now if I, okay, this makes it even more complicated than what I would have
Yeah,
liked it
yeah.
to be, but okay. Okay, I still have a solution in the sense now it should work. Now if I
You have to publish it first. Yeah.
this is the actual website.
Yeah.
Now if I click that, yes,
Okay.
so it does that,
Hmm.
but it did require quite a bit of
Some coding work,
yeah.
which I couldn't see well enough to get a sense of what you did.
Yeah, what had happened was I inserted that link, as I think that bit you saw. I inserted that link
Yes.
there. After that, after this below
Yeah. Yeah.
colon, I inserted that link, and then went into the text mode, and then
Yes.
um,
And you moved it.
yeah, the link was like this actually. It was uh, text here. So that this is how it was. Let me show you in the visual form. So this was the link.
Oh yeah.
So I
Mhm.
went into text mode. So that
Yeah.
is the
Yes.
text. Instead of the text, I got rid of the text there, and I copied that uh, less than slash a greater
Yeah.
than, that
Okay.
part,
Yeah.
cut back. And this actually is the image, and put
Yes.
it after that.
Yeah.
So
I
that
thought I saw that, but
hmm,
I didn't see how that link got put in there.
yeah.
So that's all you had to do is just put that text with that
Yeah,
name.
the text came in. The text was, what I did
Yeah, it was right
was,
there. Yeah, it was right there. Yeah.
here I said I did that, and then clicked on this
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
insert link,
Yeah.
and then pasted the URL from the event page.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I got that.
So when I did that, it showed up. Um, Let me do that again. Oh, why is it not showing? Is it because it's already there? Can't be. Okay, insert. Ah, okay, not that. I need to copy from the other page, which you can't really see, but
It's okay.
uh,
There. Yeah. So you put it in there.
so this is the link which
Yeah.
uh, would be like that.
Yeah.
Then I went into text mode, and this is that big link,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the text which shows up on the screen actually.
Uh-huh. Okay.
See that?
Yes.
So I just got rid of the text and inserted that image in its place. So that's what I did. Now it's slightly confusing because it's a duplicate.
Mm-hmm.
So this
See,
is
what
the
I don't know anything about coding
hmm,
except the way I the way I work it is I'll go in and look at the back end of something that I want to do. I look to see what the coding is. I copy it and then use it somewhere else. I don't know anything about coding except to know to recognize something that I want to do, and I just go in and copy the code and use it somewhere else.
yeah.
Yeah. Kind of a dangerous thing to do, maybe sometimes, but it seems to work most of the time for me, with
Yeah,
a lot of messing around.
coding is always a
Yeah,
specialist area. So,
yeah.
I have covered what I wanted to cover today. So,
Hmm.
and one little tidbit of information for um, viewers of this video. Uh, Typically, this is where I create my button. I create my button at dabuttonfactory.com. I key in the text there. I can change the font and colors and whatnot, the style, background, border, shadow, etc., etc. And then I typically download the image, and then uh, here on WordPress, I upload it into the media library. So
Hmm.
this is where that button is now.
Hmm.
So on the
But that is just the visual. It does not contain a link as yet.
yeah, exactly. Um, that has two aspects to it. One is you can keep the same button always,
Yeah.
but you need to change the link behind it every week.
Yes.
You need to change the link of two things. One is the page itself, the YouTube link,
Hmm.
and the event page link. So those two links you need
Yes.
to
Yeah.
change every week.
Hmm.
So
So just getting back, going back for a second to the concept of marketing, marketing our video.
mhm.
So I guess it depends. If you're going to do that, it's going to take the person to the event page so they can say yes or maybe. But so that allows them to either watch the video on your website or within Google Plus.
Hmm.
Right. So in the interest of wanting to have people bring people from Google Plus over to your website, that's a different thing we have to do. So within, like if you created an event page and you put a link to the website,
Mhm.
then they could stay on your website and watch it there.
Yeah.
So I guess we have to. For me, I need to think about it. Think about it as a two-way thing. Where, first of all, where do I want them to watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want them to watch it is one aspect. The other is the event page itself. As you can see here, I have done my branding of the event page,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you typically do the branding of your event page as well. So
Yes. Yeah.
um,
And probably the advantage, let's think about this a little bit further, is that when you start that event, then
mhm.
you can do the event or the comment tracker,
Yeah.
which you can't do on your website. I don't think.
Um, no, from here at the moment, I should be able to pull the comments from the event page into this one. Let
Mhm.
me try briefly, if at all possible. I did share it. Probably I need to share it once again. Uh, it may or may not work.
I haven't used Event Tracker or a Comment Tracker for a long time, so I've kind of lost the edge on how to do that.
Mm. The comment tracker, the other comment tracker, where is the double bubble? Oh, there it
Yes,
is.
yes.
Okay. Uh,
And so when you click on that,
mhm.
you have to put a source in. And I guess my question now, we used to have a very convoluted way of putting a source in there, and I think there must be a simpler way to do it.
There unfortunately isn't. I just had to do a share of the event page, and I am okay. Let me show you what.
And you have to share it with public, right? With the
Yeah,
public.
you have to. The event itself needs to be public, and
Yes,
then I just did share that event, and you need to share the event.
yes,
So like this is the event that we are now on. I
yes,
had to do a public share of the
yes.
event.
And then
Uh,
you went to the time and right click that to get the link.
yeah, and I'm copying. I'm right clicking on the. I think that bit you can't see, but I'm right clicking there,
Yes, I can
uh,
see that.
and copy the link that it doesn't
Yeah,
show it on the Hangout, but I am doing that. Coming back to the Hangout comment tracker and pasting that link there.
yes.
And yeah,
And that's the whole reason why a lot of people um,
find it
have,
difficult to
yeah,
show the
yeah.
comment tracker. So yeah, I just managed to bring the comment tracker there.
Mhm.
So yeah, how to install WordPress is available on the event page as a comment that I'm showing there. But
Yes, yeah, yeah,
um, yeah, bringing the comment tracker is another
yeah.
task in itself. Uh,
And that's the that I think if we could solve a simple way to do that.
if I to
And
to bring
Michael
the
Daniels, I'm trying to remember. He discovered a simple way to do it. I'll have to go back and see if I can find it.
yeah, the simple way is actually you need to have a unique hashtag
Yes, that was it.
within that event page
Yeah,
as you create the event page,
yes,
and then you look for that event, that hashtag,
yes,
uh, and on the comment tracker you use that hashtag as
yeah,
a search term, and then
yeah.
but the key there is unique. The tag has to be unique, which
Yeah.
is quite difficult. Okay, so I think we have covered what I needed to cover, and
Your phone is ringing.
phone is ringing, and so I need to be going. So um, I'm going to conclude this broadcast by saying my tagline: integrate, simplify, life. Thank
Yes,
you for Lovell, and for attending, spending your time with me today. So hope
that's okay.
I was able to.
You've helped me clarify my thinking on it.
Yeah. So
Right on.
yeah. Thank you and
Thank you.
bye.
Bye now.
Namaste.
Namaste.